Hello? Hello? Yeah, okay, this is the one. Sorry everyone, just going through some wrong ones. I hope everything is fine now because I put in the wrong chat, voice chat. So I believe everyone can hear me now. So I hope just let me know in the chat if everything's alright, and then we'll go from there. Alright, nice. I thank you very much, Remy Ashwin, for that. So now, very happy that. Yeah, I was in the wrong voice chat. That's why. Wrong one. So, going through now. So we have some of that Apex who has raced. We have Matza as well, who is new. DBD who has raced, but not in the previous 2 seasons, but he's really lagging heavily. Orangey, the Weekend League season 4 world champion or season 5. But now Heblerino setting the timesheet to 15.9, which is very good in for the Ferrari driver. The German setting the timesheets very well, as now his brother, the Hebler, goes into P2. But it's actually raining right now. Simon, that is best. Season 6. Oh, apologies. Yes, some people are absent. Yes. Yeah, so it's raining at the moment. So now these drivers have to set their laps very quickly because the rain is going to be affecting them right now, and they have to set a lap time as quickly as humanly possible so they could try and set a lap. As JBC goes 5th fastest, very good lap from the British driver. Is now he goes ahead by from Orangey by just about 500 seconds, so very close. Here at the start of the stages here in the Weekend League. Hello to Nick Lorenz in the chat. So a lot of new people here, so hopefully you're enjoying, and yeah, so hopefully everyone is absolutely great. For the summer holidays is coming to an end, and you know it's got a lot of stuff coming up, but let everyone set a lap. Matsia as now shortbread surprisingly goes fastest. This man has been on the pace lately, and he goes into P1 by about space of 4/100th. So keep it in my eye on the Haas boys. Yeah, some of that Apex P5 at the moment, but Matza, I think it's getting pretty wet here in Catalonia, so the drivers have to set a lap very soon. So at the moment, Shortbread leads the way here in Catalonia, and as I know, Range is retired from the session. I think he's on and off. I'm just looking at the Mercedes Shortbread. I think he has crashed or just retired from the race. We're going to see quickly. Or he's actually crashed or just crashed. I don't know. But he retires anyway, and that's going to see the end of qualifying for the season 6 champion. And Heblerino was the 6-time world champion, and not the 6-time, season 6, because this is season 7, isn't it, Gav? I'm not sure. But yeah, so the two AlphaTauri boys lined up in P8 and P9 respectively, as very close between the 8th and 10th, just under a 10th. 5/100ths maximum between the 3 of them, so very close between the 3 pair of them. So let's see who else could try and challenge them. So Mats is now on a lap, and he's going to be looking to top, to maybe top, or maybe go on the middle timesheets, or the bottom, or the top. So let's see what this man can do in the Haas car. And Remy Ashwin is keeping an eye on this man, and he will be very looking forward to this lap right now. So let's see what he can do in the Haskell. Now he's going through turn 13, the turn 12, as now 13, and now he's going to be starting his lap. As Simon, that apex as well, is on an out lap as well. So the two Hasses now are going to be starting their flying laps, and it could be their last because the rain could get heavier over time. But this is pre-season, so I'm going to just quickly go over the format. So it's going to be right for pre-season for next season and for the future. It's going to be a 25% race and a 80-minute quali for the normal races for pre-season. But for the proper season, when we're going underway with the championship and all the racing and etc., it will be two 25% races, a one-shot qualifying after the first 25% race, and then first of all, it will be a a short qualifying. These Haas boys are brothers. What legends? Oh, they are brothers. Oh, so we have four brothers here on the grid. With one of them being Heblerino into Hebler, and then Matza and Simon at Apex. And yeah, that's very interesting to see that we have. I think it's the first time in the history of Gavra Racing we had good evening, Robert Codfather. Welcome to the stream. And someone has been off, but I think that that's the Hebler just getting prepared for his lap. He's invalidated. Speaking of invalidating is a bit difficult around here, especially into turn number 2. You can just go a bit too much. Right here, he could invalidate there, and even on the curb, as now someone's having off, and in the Alpha, I believe that was our Peter. Yes, he has spun, and he's lost his front wing, so that could have been a big off. Pretty cool, right? Yes, exactly. Very, very interesting to see. It was the first time in history, I believe, not four brothers, two brother families here in Gavra Racing in a grid. So that's very, very interesting. So let's see what it's basically like a brothers. But Simon, that apex from out of nowhere goes fastest by 3/10. I didn't really see that, but he goes fastest by 3/10 of a second, which is very, very well from him. He has done a masterpiece in his debut here in the weekend league, as someone spun. Actually, I believe that was a Williams, so it must have been DBD. Yes, it was DBD. So the rain is showering here in the Spanish. Simon takes over. Yes, Simon is taking over qualifying at the moment, and he will be leading the way here in Spain. So let's see what the others can try and do to challenge, but it's still raining, so I'm not sure what is going to happen with shortbread. And as someone's having this off again, that's IMRCS having a big spin in the first part of the chicane. So the first part before the final chicane, I should say. He has a big off. I'm not sure if he has front wing damage, but I don't think he has. So he is gonna start another lap with the tyres he has at the moment, and got one of the brothers as Heblerino right ahead of him. So as now he backs out, and he actually goes P2. So that is a very good lap from Heblerino. As now two drivers are out, Antopap and he's just quickly going to Aston Martin. Now he's Joshi. Let's see what's happened to him. And he's had a big crash. It's a big crash from Antopap. I think he's binned it in the wall there at the exit of 9. So it's very common drivers lose the rear there, or just naturally just lose the car, as Antopap is out of qualifying and out of proceedings here for pole position. Man like Simon, yes. Simon is the best when it's wet. Currently, it's not wet, but it is raining. At the moment, it's dry conditions. But yeah, go Simon, go Simon. We've got a lot of Simon, that Apex fans, so very, very good to see. So you have a lot of fans here, like Zandvoort in the F1 in real life. As now Jamie Surreal is retired as well, and that's someone having enough. That's the Hebler spinning at the exit of turn 7 and 8. Has got front wing damage, yes he does. Is that a tyre? In my POV, if my screen, there was a tyre floating, where Antoipap crashed. That is very, very strange. Very, very, very strange. The Hebler now is going to be pitting definitely for a new front wing and maybe fresh softs. And he's going to go out there and try to get a better lap in. But look how close it is between the top three. Separated by around a tenth. Now we're supporting Matt. As now Matt is actually on the lap, so they're going to go on board with the Haas driver. Let's see what he can do now here. Going into turn 7 and now into 8. He's done it really well, I'll say. And now he's going through turn 9. He's got very good exit and very good downforce down. And now going into turn 9, very heavy braking zone. Make sure you now get the traction, and now into turn level 12, very hard to get the perfect traction, as he does get very decent traction, as now he's going to mount the curb. Now going to the final sequences of turns, now into the final chicane. It's very important for traction here, and now he gets amazing traction and amazing speed, and now he's going to turn on the DRS, and let's see, it's going to be P6, but that's a very solid 3/10. As now he is going to join the 1:16.0 barrier with the Hebler and Billy Misu. Matt's with an amazing time at the moment in his debut for Gavra Racing, so very solid lap from the Haas drivers. Now he is now going to be going to the box, and Serrano's at you. Amazing. Yeah, very, very, very well flat from him, but it looks like it's getting a bit heavy on rain. So now the drivers have to start their laps very, very quickly because the rain is getting worse. So now some of that Apex is probably going to be on pole if the rain gets very worse over time. Master and Simon insanely good. Matza. Yes, well, very good to see that. So, as now going to turn 1, he's done that very nicely. So, I don't think the rain has posed a big problem for him yet. Now he's going through. Is he going to improve? And he's 3/100ths up at the moment on his time now. This is crucial to get this lap in because you never know. The Ferrari of Heblerino or Shortbread or MP, surprisingly, he could deny Simon at Apex or someone from top 10 or line behind it. They could surprise. So let's see what he can do now. Going through turn 9, have to throw the car here. Get as much time. Is now going down straight now on board with Simon at Apex. Now he's going to go through turn 10. As now he is going to be now going through turn 11 and turn 12 now. He's going to be now turning the car in and masterizing now the final sequence of corners. Now into the chicane, you have to get very good traction out of here to get the most time. He gets very good traction, does not invalidate. This is a perfect lap for Simon at Apex. Does he go faster? He does not. By 4/100ths of a second, he does not improve. So now it's up to Heblerino, but a Shortbread is pitting, so now he is not going to complete the lap. So it's up to now Heblerino, the German. Can he try and get pole position here in Spain? The recent reigning world champion here in Gavra Racing. He has won the last title, if I'm not mistaken. Now we go to turn 11, now turn 12, as now he's going to be rolling the car now very, very nicely. It's now going to the final sequence, of course. There's an Alfa Romeo, but I'm not sure if that's going to hamper him heavily, as now he does not get a very good exit, and that has hampered him a lot. And now, could that be very, very bad? Now, let's see, has that actually gets him P2, but does not improve at the moment. So now it's all eyes now on Matza, but he's not going to get the lap. He's not going to start a flying lap. He's got not enough time. So Matza's going to be P6, but what could the Hebler or NP do? NP stays, I believe he's on a lap still. Let's see what he is going to do. Let's see if he's on a lap or not, but I believe he is. So let's see, let's go board with him, 2/10 down. But now there's a spinner, and that's the Hebler. That's the Hebler. That is the Hebler into turn number six, and turn 5. Sorry. So that's turn 5. The Hebler having a bit of an off, and that's gonna hamper him. And now that is an Alpha. That's not an Alfa Romeo. That's an Aston Martin spinning out, and I believe out of qualifying. So now NP, can he try and get pole position somehow? But he's got a bit too wide, and unfortunately he has invalidated his lap. So it is Simon at Apex on pole position for the Spanish Grand Prix. Unless anyone else, Joshy, can he try and spoil the party of Simon at Apex? Is he going to spoil it? Now we're going to onboard with the British driver, now going through the final sequence. Of course, now going into the final chicane. This is critical now to get a very good exit. Now he does get a very decent exit. The good on the power, good on the traction. Now it's flat out to the line on the pedal. And now is he going to try and do something? He does, but he's unfortunately not good enough to move up or down a place. So Joshy is P9 at the moment, but Simon at Apex, stellar job from him. Shortbread as well, very good job from him. He takes P2. Heblerino takes P3, and that is going to end off qualifying, and what a qualifying it was. That was a very good qualifying. So now following through the grid here, look how close the gaps are into the top 6. So Simon at Apex collects pole position, Shortbread second, Heblerino, MP, De Hebler complete the top 5, Matsu, Billy Misu, Chinley, Joshi G12, and Jamie Siro 76 round the top 10, and Anto Pap, O'Raincy, MRCS, Arpita, and DBD are the ones who sadly missed out the top 10, and they will have the choice of tyre, especially Antupab with the 11th spot. Max is making a comeback 6th to 1st. Let's see what the Dutchman can do here. So let's see what he can do. So let's see who is gonna now get the good start on the race. Now the race now is gonna be key, but obviously Master will come back with a card. So there's a lot of fans here. Yes, Simon hitting them Apex. One of the races will be man. Yeah, exactly. The race is going to be very fun, but no rain or no sunny spells here around Boyd Haas on podium, fam. And let's see what the Haas can do here. All the drivers. So let's see what is going to happen. But we're going to quickly just take a very, very small break. I'm just going to have a bit of a very, 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 very short break, and I'll catch you in about 10 seconds. Alright, everyone, I'm back. And we are back here. So I just quickly took a bit of a break, and now we're going to be underway here for the formation lap. For the drivers to warm up their tires, get ready, and as you can see, there's a lot of mishaps. I'm not sure what's happened, but hello to Steph Wires, and I believe that's Castangle. Is that Castangle? I'm not sure if that's Castangle or Cash Tangle. Hello to Dr. I'm sorry if I can't rename, but I'm not sure if there's a glitch, Gav, but the grid is absolutely mixed up. Is this a reverse grid? Yes, yeah, it's hello Castango. Matzo, what happened? Yeah, no, what happened? I think something's happened. I think something's happened. No, don't know what happened. Yeah, something like Apex is P10, apparently. Warm up lap. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys, what happened, but Shortbread on pole. MRCS is second with Antopap. Matt's is P40. I'm not sure what's happened, but something must have happened which caused this. I'm not sure, a bug or a glitch. So it's obviously Codemasters, so you know, and DA, so you know, there's always some glitches to follow. But if you don't know who I am, I will you start lobby with custom grid? All right, with custom. Yeah. Just if you have the grid, Sorry, everyone. We really apologize. Yeah, perfect. Yes, tripping. Yeah, very sorry. I've just left the session. I hope that's fine. But just this is very annoying. We're gonna reset the lobby with a custom grid, and yeah, it'll take a couple of minutes with all the configurations, etc. And yeah, very annoying. But now everyone's gonna start leaving the session because now we have to restart the lobby again. So there will be another formation lap, as expected. Yes, facepalm, yes, very annoying. You can tell Codemasters, but we will be back in around 5 to 3 minutes, and I'll see you guys from there. Oh, hello everyone again. And we are here again. After a bit of a technical issue, we are back here in the weekend league. And Gavra, I'm not sure. I don't think you've done the correct grid. Oh no. Wait, Gavra, I don't think you've done the good grid. The grid correctly. I'm not sure. With Davina Michelle will perform? No. No, she won't perform. Um, this, yeah, she won't perform today. No national anthem here. That's not a addition to the game. But maybe it'll be next game or whenever. Or they just want to add in or now. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I'm not sure if the grid's correct, Gav. I'm not sure, but I think it's fine. I think it's gonna be fine. But yeah, really excited, everyone. Let's see how the race fares, and it's very gloomy in the skies here in Spain. Let's see how the start goes. Let's see it's clean. Hopefully it's clean and very smooth racing here. But Chinley leads the way here at the start. He's going to be leading now, formation up and maybe into turn one. But now, no, correct man saying was on pole. Matt's on P6, yes, correct. Well, it's just, well, it's fine. It's going to be fine. Yes, I know, but they didn't. Oh, that's fine, Gavra, that's fine. Right, we're very sorry. But unfortunately, we didn't have time. Alright, that's fine, Gavra, that's fine. Alright, guys, so very shortly we're going to be starting the race here, and now the throttles and now lights out and away we go. Chinley gets an absolutely stunning start. What a start from him. JB Cyril gets a great getaway, but now into turn one, someone's had a bit of a crash. I think it's lag, but that is MRCS having a bit of an off there into turn one, colliding with one of the Ferraris, I think. But that's Chinley. What a great start from him. He is absolutely skating now here into turn one and into the start now. But look at Simon Apex and Matza. They've got great progress, but now Simon that Apex goes round the outside nearly 3 wide. And now Tupap in the gravel there, I believe. But now Simon that Apex P9 at the moment. Very good start from the brothers in the Haas. And now Chinley leads the way here, and from JB Cyril, as now Heblerino's closing on De Hebler in third place at the moment. Simon keeps his head cool. Yes, let's see what he can do now. So now he is now going to be trying to go after Shortbird, but that's a collision, I think. Billy Misu unluckily spins, I believe, or has a collision. Had a collision with one of the drivers at the back, but the Hebler now is closing on JB Cyril now. The Hebler's going to go to the inside, as now he's going to take the position with Happiness, but that's someone spinning out. I'm not sure if that's our Peter at the start finish straight, as like a Dutch winter. Yes, but now look, Simon, Apex now looking for DBDB is now lagging very hard, but is now he is lagging all over the place and uncontrollably. But Simon Apex is keeping his cool as he spins now, and that's a big off. I'm not sure what happened there, but a big lag as now he hits the rear. I'm not sure if that's rearing damage to DBD, but very unfortunate for him there. As now De Hebler is now going to be looking his sights on Chinley, and let's see what can he do. But Simon Apex and Matza are still behind each other. As now Heblerino now is got to try and get past. That's one of the Williams, I believe that is DBD, slowing down at the exit. as now Chinley sets fast up, but De Hebler knocks out of the park with an 18.001, as now he's going to be looking to get, as now DRS is actually enabled now, so the drivers will have a rear wing open and have a bigger opportunity to get past the drivers ahead. But look how close Heblerino is to JB Cyril. Now JB Cyril is now going to be pressurized from Heblerino, as now there's yellow flags. Now that is Arpita out of the race. Arpita is out, and I'm not sure if he's crashed into the pit wall. I hope he's not. Double trouble with these bros. Double trouble. Very, very good statement there. But let's see now. The whole sector is for yellow flags. Something's happened between all these sectors, but DRS is now going to be enabled to. De Hebler is now going to have a big shot, purple middle sector for the German, as now he is going to be looking to get the lead here into lap 4 on the main straight, as now James Cyril is the first candidate and in league racing here for F1 2021 to get a 3-second time, because he cuts the track precariously. But now Heblerino is going to have a big shot at James Cyril. James Cyril goes a bit wide, but now Heblerino with DRS overtake and the slipstream, he's going to now take P3, as now De Hebler now goes round the outside of Chinley. This very good move there. Very good move there. Very fine, as now Chinley goes wide in the process, and De Hebler takes the lead here of the Spanish Grand Prix here in the pre-season. And two perhaps retired. I'm not sure that's in the pit lane. Yes, that is in the pit lane. So he is out of the proceedings here. The DBD is now just at the back lane here. On the verge of getting laps, unfortunately, but Simon at Apex now is closing on James Cyril, nearly gets him into turn 7 and 8, surprisingly. But look at Simon at Apex, very good exit. James Cyril with the tyre advantage. So now, Simon at Apex, can he try and get as James Cyril locks up? So this is the advantage. Simon at Apex has gone, so we're going to go round the outside. Can he get the move done? Swooping round the outside, he dances around the outside, but JB has the inside. But now Simon at Apex looks to try and get JB Cyril, but JB Cyril goes very wide, and it goes again, going to the gravel, as now Simon at Apex nearly spins. As now Simon at Apex takes pick 3. This is an absolute titanic battle here. Chopin now with DRS. He's going to now be is now going to be behind Matt, but now Matza, the two brothers, side by side now. Hopefully no collisions. There's a bit of wheel banging there, but that was titanic battling here. And this is what we want here. As now James Cyril's closing in on Matza now. This is insane racing here at the first race. Yeah, what a battle. What a battle. Absolutely titanic here in the start stages of the Spanish Grand Prix. I'm losing my words here. But the shortbread is P5 at the moment. De Hebler still P2, so I think he's made a mistake. And Chinley has just taken a lead. As Matson now unfortunately gets a 3-second time penalty. Has 6 at the moment to his name. And some of that Apex now is going to be... I'm losing it. Yeah, I know. What a race. I know. What a race. But that now Simon at Apex is going to be closing in now on Shawbrand. Now he's going to have the DRS. He's going to have the ERS as well. As he turns that on, as now he's going to be going a bit wide here. But now the DRS is open and the slipstream, the overtake button. What else would you need? As he now sails past Shawbread, and Shawbread has to sit for P6 at the moment. As now Simon at Apex is making a absolute comeback, but now that is contact between Billy Misu and MRCS. Yes, Billy Misu contact with MRCS. MRCS going very slow, so I think he's got damage. As yes, he does. He pulls into the pit, and that is very unfortunate. But now Matza is now ahead of this three-way fight between Orange, Season 5, I believe, or Season 4 Weekend League World Champion. Versus, he's going to try and take on James Cyril, Premier Series driver, who was on the F1 2020 game. as now and then Matza making his precarious debut. Please don't take me home. Let's see now, but now some at Apex, he's closing in on Joshi. So some at Apex, he's got amazing paces. Now Joshi pulls into the pits, but unfortunately some at Apex has had a big crash that is very, very big for this race, and that is damage to the car. Gavra, so what's going to happen with the standing after this race? So basically X4 Gold, this is pre-season, so no points is going to count towards the championship. So no championship. It's not like a championship. It's just a race. It doesn't count to like no championships, points or nothing. It's just a race. To see the connection, see the drivers, to see everything basically, just to make sure. But yeah, I'm very unfortunate. Simon at Apex is now limping home now with that very big front wing damage, as now he's going to be limping home, and NP now is going to be just closing that gapping very, very, very quickly. So very unfortunate for Simon that Apex, and that is going to hamper him, as now De Hebler gets a 3-second time penalty for track limit. Okay, thanks for letting me know. That's no problem. No, yeah. What happened? So basically, Simon at Apex lost it on the final chicane. He lost on the final chicane, and then basically Simon hit the wall of the entry of the pits, and then spun, and then basically was looking rearwards into the start, and NP got a 3-second time penalty. I think that's going to get removed from the stewards, I'm not sure, but NP got forced a little bit wide, and forced him into a 3 seconds, but now Simon at Apex is now going to be pitting for a new front wing and for tyres, and Matza now is going to be looking to try and make a comeback, but that is very, very unfortunate for Simon at Apex, losing the rear. Now the crew are repairing the front wing now, as now he goes out of the pits, and now he's going to now try and somehow make a precarious and a very, very good comeback. And now eyes on Mats. So now Mats is the only one in the house now to try and make something up to it, and now looking at the gaps. So gap to leader for some like Apex is 53 seconds to De Hebler, and Mats is about 20 seconds behind him. So 30 seconds. Mats needs to do Phil Hastings exactly. So let's see what can he do. But if you're wondering who's got a fast lap, it's De Hebler, who's just put into the pits for his first pit stop of the race, and now De Hebler is now pitting for fresh rubber for a set of soft tyres, but Chinley now with he's very close, nearly undercutting, Chinley undercutting De Hebler. So that was a very, very big, but now someone's retired. That's DBD retiring from the session, and now there's 3 retirees for this race at the moment. This is very chaos racing here in the first Weekend League race in pre-season. Wow, very, very, very good racing from these 3. But now Heblerino's closing in now. But Chinley just has the DRS assistance from the Hebler. So now Heblerino as now that's at the Heblerino going wide and possibly spinning here. So that was very unfortunate, as now MP spins in the process, and now he is in the gravel slightly, and that is very unfortunate, as now Shawbread is now closing in on that's Joshi in the Aston Martin, and that is Matza, as now Matza makes contact with NP. Not sure if there's damage, but Matza will be going now for the move now into the inside, both using ERS, but now this is going to be a very interesting fight. Now MP tries to fight back, but Matza just got the racing line, but yeah, what an overtake. Round to the inside, and he gets that move done. This time that Apex collects the fastest up the Grand Prix with a 16.8, which is very good. And Heblerino gets a 3-second time penalty, which could be a lot. And at the moment, JB Surreal and Orangey have not pitted yet, so now they will be the faster drivers because they both are on the alternate strategy, because they both have mediums which are 9 laps old, and now they will be pushing to the max to try and get those softs on and try and push on from there. But Billy Meese as well is a candidate for that as well, but let's see what can he do here. So yeah, a lot of chaos here. Yo, did you see my DM on Discord? Hi, Maggie. Okay. I've read it. I read it. Yeah. So Chinley at the moment, as now there's a spinner, and that's a final corner. Simon at Apex, and again he spun at the final corner, and that is so unfortunate for him, as that corner just doesn't look to be the best for him. And he just lost the rear probably again. But does he have any damage? I don't think so. So maybe just spun with no damage. Great. Yeah. Yeah, so MRCS is just having a bit of a lonely race here in the Red Bull, as now he is just going to be driving to himself, and he's going to be maybe trying to get that gap onto some at Apex, but it's a very big deficit. So, but now JB's real pits for definitely fresh rubber on the soft. We need a sponsor for a new chair. I think I need to get a bad gaming chair. Oh no, he doesn't need a bad gaming chair. It's just the chicane there is very, very, very difficult. Very difficult. So yeah, Billy Misha now is going to the pits, and JB Shaw is 2 seconds behind MP. So now JB Shaw is going to be closing in very fast on NP, who's 3/10 behind Matza. Matza has no ERS to his disposal, so he's not going to be he's going to be basically defenseless. But MP has a lot of ERS, and that's someone spinning in the final corner, and that is MRCS. Unfortunately, Matza such a fighter man. Now Billy Mishu now spinning at turn 2 and 3 now. So that is very, very unfortunate for Billy Misu, as now JB Surreal now is going to be gaining so much in his final sector, because this is very technical and very punishing on the tyres, as now he's just now closing into the second barrier, as he is now in the 1 second barriers. Now he nearly loses the rear. That chicane is so difficult, but unfortunately it's going to be a promising season. Exactly, this will be promising. Obviously, we don't have some drivers here because it's the pre-season, so realistically, you don't have to join. Yeah, but that is Simon at Apex. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, he's having a wretched race here in here in Catalonia, and he is now just having a wretched race. Very unlucky for him. And now he's now in B10 at the moment, and he's still going to get a point. But now this is where the strategy is going to work a treat, as Shortback gets a 3-second time penalty. Now Josh as well gets a 3 seconds. So yeah, now Orange is now going to be giving it everything when it comes to strategy now, because he has to now try everything he can to get the highest position he possibly can. As you can see, look, just it's very satisfying to see how it looks on Orange's point of view. But now Heblerino is now but yeah, this is very close. So Chainley is in the Ferrari sandwich at the moment, as now Heblerino is just closing in. But Chili's gone a bit wide though, as Heblerino won't have a very good run on in, but Heblerino's just closing in there, pressurizing him as much as he can. As now that's a spin on that is Emos, yes. Yes it is. And that could be a very, very hampering, as MRCS now has to now give, is now going to get blue flags, because you've got Mr. De Hebler, Chinley, and Heblerino now closing in, but now Heblerino's closing in much more. He's not using the RS. On my OMG interview from Haas team, there's no interviews, unfortunately. But it would be very cool if we had interviews, but we don't have interviews here, realistically. But maybe soon. But now MRC is letting everybody pass, and now we'll be going back to racing here in Spain. But now that's a spinner. That is. I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure if that was one of the Mercedes. But now this is the move now. Heblerino now goes down the inside of Chinley. Chinley, unfortunately, has nothing to defend with, and now he has to settle for P3 at the moment. But remember, Chinley does not have penalties, so now Chinley's net race winner right now, if he just does not lose 1.5 seconds onto De Hebler and Heblerino. So now let's see what can this. It's something we can do. They're my heroes. Yeah, we can do that realistically, Gavra. We can do it. We can. But we have to, like, make sure they have, like, Discord or like a PSN party and all that. You should become professional. Good. I'm a bit. Well, I can't. I'm not professional. Wow, it sounds amazing. Yeah, De Hebler now gets another 3 seconds. So now Chinley, this is going to be a three-way battle for the win. But Chinley is net race winner right now because of the 3 seconds from following from Heblerino, and now Heblerino goes very late on the brakes, and he takes the lead still, into turn 1. Your comments are thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you guys, very appreciate it. But De Hebler loses P1 after that was a very big dive bomb there from Heblerino. Very impressive, and it was simple, brilliant. It was just simply lovely from Heblerino there. Very, very, very simply lovely. And now he is going to be leading at the moment on track. But Chinley is now closing in on De Hebler. So De Hebler is now going to be now trying to stay in that DRS of Heblerino, because that is the best chance he can get to try and stay in the lead. But unfortunately, Heblerino is just closing away, running away like a hawk or a bird or whatever. But now De Hebler loses a big amount of time. Now he's not in the DRS. This is Chinley's opportunity to get into P2 now. ERS and the slipstream. Just look at the slipstream and the momentum this man's got, and he goes down the inside. De Hebler tries to defend, but he just does not have the straight line speed that Chinley has got, and he goes into P2, into turn 3 now. Can De Hebler just try and fight or do something now? He's fighting to the end of the checkered flag. Chinley will scoop that win. Yes, he will on track. He will, but De Hebler's just trying absolutely everything. He's going to try maybe get it on track to get P2, maybe a 1-2 on track. Unfortunately, it won't happen. De Hebler now just trying everything. Just look. And now De Hebler's now using his final inch of ERS. He's going to try and go for a very big dive bomb. Breaks very late. But I think it's going to be the final straw of De Hebler's favour now. But Heblerino now goes through the final sequence of corners after a very crazy, a very, very entertaining Spanish Grand Prix here in the pre-season. Heblerino does take it on the flag, but Chinley wins the Spanish Grand Prix, and unfortunately, it's going to be a 2-3 for the Ferraris, and Chinley has won his first ever race here in Gavra Racing, and that was an absolutely stunning performance from him, from pole position, I believe, to the win. But that was a very, very, very crazy race. That was a very crazy race. Heblerino P2, De Hebler P3, Shortbread after good performance P4, O'Rainsy after that strategy he goes P5, very good race from him. Joshi with P6, NP6712 with his debut P7, James B. Cyril P8, but unfortunately Matza and Simon at Apex has unfortunately got P9, P10 respectively, and that was a great start of the season. Well driven, Chinley. Yeah, it was a good one, Gavra. It was a great one. And now, what a race that was, everyone. Wow, that was a very good one. A lot of great racing, very quality racing. So Chinley takes P1 from pole position after a very controversial bug. Amazing job in the stream, guys. Only downside was the quality, but you guys will get that. Yes, it's the game, unfortunately, that mixed the grid up like it was a random race. So Chinley takes P1, Heblerino takes P2, Heblerino takes P2, De Hebler, Shortbread, Orange, Joshi, MP6, James Cyril, Matza, and Simon Apex complete top 10, Billy Misha, MRCS, DBD, Antopap, and RP complete the top 10, and DBD, Antopap, and RP are the retirees after a crazy, crazy race. Great race, but no safety cars, which is a great start, but that is a race. Thank you, X4 Gods, for, it was a great stream. Obviously, the overlays were very good, but very, very good race, and that was just simply lovely. A simply lovely race and qualifying as well. So, that brings, unfortunately, the end of the stream and the end of qualifying. Thank you, everyone who also enjoyed my racing by a new game. Yes, great job there, Chinley. You did amazing, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. You make sure to follow us on Twitter. Join our Discord. You can follow us on Facebook. You can subscribe to our YouTube. We have Patreon as well. You can follow us on Twitch right here. And it was a great race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. And I did as well. And I'll see you guys next week. And you'll be joining me, Zexify, and Low Lion for the race. And it's going to be very interesting. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And I hopefully enjoy your tomorrow day. And I'll see you guys very soon. And I'll see you guys then. Goodbye. Hope you enjoy your evening. Goodbye.